Hello! Today we're making hummus. I love hummus, everybody loves hummus, and this makes a lot of it. So for starters, what you need, of course, is your chickpeas as the base. You're gonna need some tahini, some lemon juice to brighten it up a little bit, some seasoning like cumin and smoked paprika, garlic, of course, because everybody loves garlic, some salt, oil, and a food processor of some sort to mix it all together. This is one of those recipes that you just throw everything together, blend it, and it's good to go. So I'm gonna start with the chickpeas. Now we have about 1 can worth of chickpeas here. The base recipe in the description is going to be half a can of chickpeas, so we're doubling the recipe here today because we love hummus and we will be snacking on it.
Always, forever, with everything.
After the chickpeas, we're going to throw in some garlic to taste. So today we're going to be doing 8 cloves of garlic because we really like garlic, but feel free to use as much garlic or as little garlic as you like because this is to taste.
You can also use garlic powder or garlic salt if you don't have fresh garlic. One thing to note with garlic salt, if you decide to use that, is that you should likely omit the extra salt in the base recipe, just because you already have salt in the garlic salt, so you don't want it to over salt. That was a lot of salt in one sentence, but hopefully you get what I mean.
Garlic's ready to go. You can just throw that right in. We don't have to mince it because it's getting blended. And our next step is tahini. So we need 2/3 cups of tahini. One. I got another one. There we go. With the tahini now in, we can move on to the oil. So we're going to be doing 1 cup of oil. Now traditionally, you are going to want to use olive oil, but olive oil is quite expensive, so we're going to be just using a neutral oil today. Next is some cumin. Now you can optionally add different seasonings here, for example smoked paprika, and that's going to give you a bit of a roasted red pepper from the store type of flavor. You can also throw in things like za'atar, sumac, etc. You can flavor the hummus itself, or you can simply top the hummus with those flavorings.
So you can make it like the favorite flavor that you get from the store at home.
And next up, we're going to throw in some lemon juice. Now we're going to need a 1/2 cup of lemon juice.
You can also do this with fresh lemons if you have. So for fresh lemons, that's about 3 lemons worth of juice.
And I'm going to finish it off with 1 teaspoon of salt.
As we mentioned earlier, if you're using garlic salt, omit this step just so that you don't oversalt it.
And of course, blend to perfection. One thing to note when you're done blending, add some water and continue blending just to make it a little bit smoother for you, and you'll see why. Alrighty, so that's blended. So as I said, you are going to want to add a little bit of water, so I'm just going to clear up the sides here.
Make sure everything's incorporated.
Yep.
All the oil splatter will be caught now. And on this second and last blend, it'll smooth out.
And you can probably notice that it's not perfectly smooth. It is a little bit chunky. So adding water is going to help that. And I always find it best to add the water while you're blending. Now you may have actually heard that when I added water to the blender, you could actually hear the blender going faster. That's what you wanted to hear because the water is helping just smooth everything out. It's easier for the blades to pass through.
It helps emulsify everything without adding extra oil.
As I said, this is a recipe that you just throw everything in, blend it, and you're good to go. So we're done. It's good to go. It's time to put it into a container. And I'll show you how smooth that is. All right, that's super smooth, super creamy. So that's going to be a great snack for maybe you're having a dinner party, maybe you're having a movie marathon. Either way, it's going to be great.
Or even just, regular snacking. This does make quite a lot. We did double the recipe. The base recipe is half this amount. It's going to be in the description. So this is our standard hummus, but you let us know in the comments what your favorite flavor of hummus is. Ours is smoked paprika, so that's like the roasted red pepper hummus that you can get in store, and za'atar, which is a lovely Middle Eastern spice with lots of sumac, oregano, sesame seeds, all that good stuff.
So we weren't even able to fit everything into this container, and this is like your standard sandwich container full of hummus plus more still in the blender. So this recipe costs us, I would say, a maximum of $4 to make this double batch, and we make multiple containers worth of hummus here, and each container from the store is worth $4 each. And we made a massive batch for the same price.
So for reference, the standard small container of hummus from the store is about 3/4 cups. But with this recipe, this is just shy of 5 cups if you are doubling it. And this can be topped with whatever you like. It can be smoked paprika and za'atar like we're doing today. It can also be more garlic. It can be everything bagel seasoning. It can be just plain sumac. It can be anything your heart desires and anything you have in your seasoning cabinet. Cheers to good food
And good company.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Check out the description for our full recipe with substitution suggestion.
And we also have links for some more recipes in the description, some of which may have been used in this video.
If you like what we do, head over to our Ko-fi store and leave us a tip, or buy a copy of our recipes in a printable format.
And as an homage to peak YouTube era, don't
Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe!